My name is Patricia Palafox Sweisford. I'm a native El Pasoan. I was born and raised in El Paso. I've traveled, but I always come back home. Growing up in El Paso and memories are really difficult for me, and I don't know why. I know people can talk about their childhood and say they remember this or they remember that. What I remember, though, is because we had such a large family, if my mother bought one chicken, it had to feed 10 people. Or if she bought a round steak, it had to feed 10 people. So whatever we had was, meat-wise, protein-wise, was limited in quantity. And of course, at that time, canned food and frozen food was a big deal. And that kind of turned me off to food. But my mother did try very hard. And Sunday was always a roast with potatoes and carrots. But my dad liked his meat well done. And to this day, I do not like well done food. My mother would cut recipes out and try them. And I would cut recipes out and try them. I remember she always had some kind of dessert, which was probably pudding or jello or I can't think of the name of it. The food, the dessert in a can that's all mixed fruit. And of course, TV dinners came out. That was a big deal. Not too good. And if my parents went out to eat, the kids didn't get to go because there were too many of us. They couldn't afford it. So my memory of going out to eat was they would find a place that they could buy 10 hamburgers for a couple of dollars. So we never went out to eat. I remember cooking because my mother didn't like to cook and she wasn't a very good cook. So I kind of developed my skills that way. Oh, but I do remember, oh yes, for Christmas I got a little oven. That was wonderful. And I could make, it came with the baking pans and little packages of cake mix and things like that. And you just plug it into the wall and you could make your own cakes. That was it. I loved my little oven. And I've never seen one like that again. We did wine tasting, of course. We did olive oil tasting. We went to the big market in Florence. And we would just have wonderful food every day. Then anytime I've traveled around the world, food has been something I have to do. So if they have cooking classes and it's only half a day, I'll do that. I did go on a tour in New England, and we spent the day in a little New England village going from place to place to place tasting food. Mm-hmm. I've gone on several cruises and experienced food there, and that's where I learned about food pairing with wine. That was a wonderful experience. I never realized that food would taste differently, or wine would taste differently, the way the food was prepared. Food it brings people together. We all have to eat. So why shouldn't it be enjoyable? Why shouldn't it be good for us? Why can't we help each other develop the food industry? Monsanto is bad. Monsanto is a company that specializes in weed killing for profit. And so they've convinced many farmers that it's necessary to put these herbicides on their plants to grow better plants or bigger plants. And actually they're doing more damage to the soil and to the plant itself. And I feel so strongly about this because my husband served 2 tours in Vietnam and he got poisoned with Agent Orange. And he suffers from cancer as a result of Agent Orange. And that is something that we've done to ourselves, and we allowed the government to do to us, and that's why we have to stop Monsanto doing this to the rest of the people. And they're not just in the United States either. You know, they're everywhere. They're all over the world, and we're hurting our people and giving them diseases and illnesses caused by these chemicals. For the future, we all have to eat, and why shouldn't it be good? And why shouldn't we help each other make good food? I like salmon. I have a smoker outside, and I do a lot of our food that way. It doesn't get the direct flame like you do if you got barbecue something on a grill. I like salmon, and I like to keep it simple, of course, but with some flavor. I like chicken. I like my smoked chicken. I like steaks. I like a good salad, and you have to put lots of stuff in it to make it a good salad, but you need fresh vegetables to do it. And you can put so many things into a salad. You know, fruits, vegetables, nuts, all kinds of stuff. I like, on a salad, if I order one, I usually do not have any dressing on it. I just put salt and pepper. I like eclectic food. Not necessarily. I like Mexican food, but I don't make Mexican food, actually. No, that's not true. I did make, my husband wanted caldo de res, and I made him some caldo de res. Okay, and I make a soup that I learned from in Julio's, from Juarez, and we make Julio's Especial, and it's a chicken soup, chicken-based soup. I can't say what I like the best. I like fried chicken, but I got sick one time and I don't eat fried chicken anymore, and I really like it. I like cake. I really like cake. And I like cookies. But I don't make them very often, but if I do, I make them from scratch. I like wine. Okay. Oh, and I did tell you about the food pairing experience on the cruises. That was very important to me. And I still do food pairing and wine tasting at local restaurants. I think that's a really good way to experience good food and good wine.